Oh. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Alright, sure, guys. My coffee. Have some coffee. Let me get myself in the mood here. Alright, welcome everyone to A1881. I'm your host, the Ghost. I joined late. I've just been doing stuff, so I'm sorry for that. Monza, yeah, we're at Monza. Jordan has a huge lead. Rionk, probably the only guy that has a chance to catch him. With AA not being here, apparently, that's gonna take AA out of the equation, I think. And yeah, I think the only person who has a shot at taking the title right now would be Rionk, because Jordan has pretty much dominated the first 5 races. We'll see how he does here at Monza. Not a track I've ever had any good luck on. Yeah, I've had some crazy shit happen on this track. I haven't raced it this year though. I like I said, I've only done 1 and a bit race on this new game. I haven't really gotten into it yet. I was thinking of starting a career mode thing. See if I get myself motivated again. Oh, nice. Nice, mate. TSC Racing. Oh. TSC, that's Justin, isn't it? That's TSC is Justin, I think, isn't it? Am I right, TSC? Is that Justin? It's what your name used to be, I think. Yeah? I think so. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, my real name is Taylor. Okay, so yeah, I thought it was Justin changed his name or something. So okay, that's cool. Oh. Yeah, that's cool. At least I know that you're not Justin now. I thought you were Justin for some reason. Maybe it was someone else that I'm getting confused with. Yeah, it's nice to meet you too, mate. So then you're fairly new to, because you haven't been racing that long in 1881, unless you came back and I wasn't around when you were here before me. But yeah, cool, man. Nice to meet you too, mate. I don't see you in the top 10 here, so I guess you got some work. First season full time. Okay, yeah, nice, cool. We'll see if we can get you some airtime. All right. Anyways, yeah. So, I was just getting myself hyped up, I guess, and coffee brewed, smoke a happy stick, stuff like that. Yeah, I almost wasn't gonna do it today. I just didn't have the mood, you know. Sometimes you just gotta be in the mood for it, you know. So hopefully I can get that mood going and dig deep inside and bring some entertainment to the end of it. Anyway, we're here for the last qualifying, the most important one. What do I got to do? I got to do my shit, which I'm forgetting about because I'm rambling. And meeting TSC Racing Taylor. Oh, Tyler, sorry, not Taylor. Tyler the Taylor. Somehow I'm going to work that into a nickname now for TSC. Tyler the Taylor. How could I work that into a racing name? I'm thinking now. He's gonna hem up the competition. Hem up the pants. Yeah. Used to have my mom do that, hem up my pants when I was a kid. Actually, my mom would still do it, and I'm 54, so my mom would still hem my pants if I needed to. Hell, my mom still does my laundry for me. She picks it up once a month. And she does my laundry for me. That's how bad I am. Yeah, my poor mom, eh? Look after me still, doing my laundry. She even gives me gift packs. What do you call those little gift packs? Take home to put in your freezer. Yeah. All right, so So anyways, what do we got? We got haggis. I think haggis is fairly new here now too. I think maybe it might be his first race. I think maybe we'll have to get haggis sometime. Jordan with a 1:19.1. Guy Palm Babish, I think I saw he was quick. And Nate Danger, David. But I think those two use a paid setup site. So that's why they're fairly equal in pace. So they both got good cars, which I find surprising for those two to have, being a Ferrari and a Mercedes. But, But yeah, I know they use a setup site, so maybe more people should be using that setup site, because they seem to be quick this year on this game, from what I can tell so far. So maybe it's worth the money to spend. I don't know how much people would spend on that. So yeah, you got Jordan. So he did get a 1:19.1. I think Babish was quick earlier. Right. Nate Danger, I think he set a 1:19.3. I think Babish 1:19.2. I think was. So you might see 18s, maybe. Right, as they say it, there you go. Dive Bomb Babish with a 1:18.8. Yeah. I think he races every day now. I think Babish. Nate Danger, probably not as much, but yeah, I think I see him racing almost every single day. So he's definitely liking this new game. I am still yet to really do much on it, so I really don't know if how good I'd be. Honestly. Yeah, so there you go. We are going to get into the 1:18s. Riant needs Jordan to have a DNF or something. I don't want to jinx Jordan or anything. But, yeah, I think he needs Jordan to have a DNF. I'm not exactly sure how much points are in the league. how much first place is and how much a thing is. I don't think they use the official point system. That one. I think they got their own point system here, right? But it is realistic performance. It's well, I don't know. This year, this season, it looks like you got some fast guys in fast cars. So, but it's realistic performance. This league, right? I imagine next season you'll see some drivers go down a few notches in cars. I would think. But yeah, the whole point of this series is realistic performance. So they put the slower drivers normally in the faster cars. This season it seems to be a little bit mixed up, but maybe that'll be decided. This season will decide next season, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, but that's the whole gist of it. Fast guys in slow cars, and slow guys in fast cars. Yeah. Slow guys in fast cars, fast guys in slow cars. Yeah. Fuck. Now I think you got select. Mind you, that Red Bull probably isn't that fast in this game, so you know, Selecta might be in the right suited car for him. I think for his pace. I think, in my opinion, Nay, Danger, David, and obviously Babish, sending a 118.8, are in cars that are too quick for how fast of a driver they are. Then you got Jordan and Rionk, fast drivers, and they are in slower cars, so I think they're in the right cars. I think Babish and Nay Danger David might have paid off the FIA. Slipped them some cash to maybe get a better car than what they deserve. You know how the FIA can be. Anyways. So yeah, anyways, we're down to what, the last thing here. Let's sit in with Andrew. Haven't talked to Andrew much. Andrew always helps me out. I think I'm gonna need to be talking to Andrew soon. Get him to help me out. I think the Constructors Championship, actually, now that I'm just thinking of it, sorry guys, I'm not doing a very good job here commentating, right? But I'm just kind of blurt out stuff as I think about it. But I think the Constructor Series, Williams and Alpine are the two teams that are battling it out, with Jordan and Andrew, who just went third, 119.1. Jordan, is he on yeah, he's on a hot lap. Let's see what our championship leader, for the first time, it's not AA Meg, who's actually not here for this race. I think he might be upset though about last race. I think something bad happened. I can't remember. Something happened to him there. And Jordan takes away the pole. But not by much, so I definitely can see Dive Bomb Babish take that away. That's something else you're going to have to watch out for on this track. The first two chicanes are really bad for dive bombs, so you're going to have to watch out for that. Yeah. I would say the first two chicanes are the worst, right? That's where you're going to see the most havoc. Might see some on the start, you know what I mean, because it is a fairly long straightaway, so you do get a bit of a slipstream or a tow, whatever you want to call it, from the car ahead. So yeah, that should be interesting. Yeah, I'm flicking around here. So we got Selecta. I don't know, is he trying to tow his teammate there? Haggis! Haggis! That boy's got to be Scottish, I would think. Right, haggis. Isn't haggis some sort of sheep guts? Something that the Scottish eat? Yeah, I don't know. Haggis. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's it. So it looks like it's Jordan Dive Bomb Babish on the front row. On the second row, we got Andrew and Riant, the teammates. They seem to be close together. They're working well as a team. Sorry, I only got through the first two there. No worries. Yeah, and then on the third row, you got Haggis and Nate Danger David. Are these the two Scotsmen or Haggis? I'm just saying he's Scottish, but it's looking like he's got a different thingy there, so maybe he's not Scottish. And then we've got Rock and Rolly and Bards on the fourth row. Kadriko. I can never say his name right. The Irishman. And the Flying Dutchman on the fifth row. And then we'll go through the rest. See what the weather's like. Ah, yeah. Well, that I actually would like to see rain on a track like this. It kind of helps for the dive bombing into the into those two chicanes that I was talking about, the first two chicanes, because you're not going to get as big of a run on the straightaway. Mind you, you run such low wings here, the DRS isn't that huge. I think managing your ERS is going to be important in this race, I would think. But with the rain and everything, maybe not so much. We'll have to see. Okay, yeah, I guess everybody's getting their tire pressures and maybe front wing. A little bit. Park fem rules are in play. Everything's quite realistic in this league. No assist, no nothing. I think the only assist, if you would call it an assist, would be that you get to change what view you use, so you're not forced into a cockpit. So view is the only thing that you can change. Everything else is no assists. All drivers. Hey, here we go with the formation lap. Where we were? We were with the Flying Dutchman on the fifth row. Okay, so we got Quark, PS Keon in the sixth row. And our buddy Tyler, the Taylor. Taylor the Tyler. Yeah. I don't know if that name's going anywhere. Anyway, so we got TSC Racing and Iggy on the 7th row. Crunchy Pancake and Dunce. On the, or Dunk, if you want to call them. On the 8th row. And then you got Sir Ivo on the 9th row there. Sorry about that, guys. I'm deep inside. So yeah, we'll have to see. It looks like a rain race. I've been seeing a lot of rain races, actually. Now that I'm thinking of it, there's been a lot of rain races I've been seeing in the things there. I'm watching the movie Iceman. The Hitman. Anyways, yeah. Shit. Oh, I got that all up there, don't we? Sure, yeah, I fucking almost forgot. So we've got Riant, who's gonna go with the wets. We got Haggis wets. Selecta Cork, PS Keon wets. Eggy, Crunchy Pancake, Sir Ibo. So it looks like about half and half. Pretty much. Somebody having some problem. I think that's Andrew. Or no, I think that's Riant, actually. Yeah, it was Riant. All right. Buckle up, Buttercup. Let's go racing, boys. And the lights are out. Jordan seems to get away good. Andrew going inside looking anyways. And it looks like it's fairly clean through there. We have one Red Bull and a Haas having to take the escape route. Jordan pushing, he's trying to hold them off, which I think he's going to do. Andrew again looking inside. And again he's going to the inside. Andrew wants to get up there. He seems to be he seems to be in a bit of a hurry there. But now Riant has taken that spot. And Andrew seeming to be struggling. Maybe it's the tire. We're going to have to see what Riant can do with them wets. Maybe these wets were the right choice. I know in the other races that I've seen that we've done, the wets ended up being the wrong choice. And oh wow, okay, so it doesn't look like the wets are the right choice. He's getting on the intermediates. Okay, but I was it that bad though that you'd pit that early? Yeah, Iggy retired from the session. Not sure that's gonna be. Wow, get a little crazy right there. Sir Ivo. I'm just thinking to myself right here, because I'm just wondering why he would pit. You know what I mean? Yeah, why? I would have stayed out. You know what I mean? I made the wrong tire choice, but you know what I mean? Do I really want to pit and lose all the thing? Huh. There's Haggis and the Red Bull. There's Haggis and Nay Danger, both on wets. Yeah, I'm not sure. The wets don't seem to be that bad. They're right up with Andrew and Nay Danger, who are on intermediates. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking to myself, the wets don't look that bad. Like, why would Rion hit? Yeah, I'm not sure he made the right decision there. But obviously he feels he needed to get on to them intermediate and give up a huge amount of time. Andrew going inside again, but not able to do it. I think as the track gets better, the intermediates are going to start to maybe pull away. But right now, I'm seeing the two Red Bulls, and they're hanging in there with the and one of the Red Bulls is diving in. That's Haggis. He's going to the intermediate. Now, I don't know if you can run the whole race on the intermediates like they did in England there, but I guess we'll see. Around lap 13, 12, 13, 14 is when you'll kind of, whoa, Sir Hippo going for a little bit of a slide. He's going to tell you that the wets are the right tires, I tell you. Vortex, oh, both monkey see, monkey do. So it's looking like the weather is a little bit tough out there. There's CSC Tyler. He seems to be doing not too bad. He's up in 9th place. He's trying to run down bars, maybe get into that DRS. DRS not being activated at the moment, but if it does get activated, which I don't think it's going to be anytime soon, going by how the rain's coming down. But yeah, it looks like the rain is helping out the two leaders here, Jordan and Palm Babish. It looks like they're kind of, yeah, they already got 5 seconds on Nay Danger. Oh, Andrew. Nay Danger must have had something happen there to Nay Danger, because he's falling back. Oh, you see a few people taking that escape route. Hey. So, yeah, conditions maybe not looking so good. Nay Danger trying to get back on it again. He just passed Selecta. He's got a time penalty. Probably for track limits, I would think. But you see quite a few guys have made pits. It must be the guys who are on the wets. Selecta and Cortex and Sir Ibo are the, oh, and Crunchy Pancake are the only 4 left on the wets now. Everybody going to the thing, but I don't know if you can go the full distance on a set of intermediates in this at Monza. But Andrew now pulling a gap on Nate Anger, but still, yeah, 5 seconds. He's interesting to see if he'll be able to work his way back up there. This is a 50% race, so he's not going to have as much time as he would, say, like in a 100% race. But the one benefit is that it's raining and there isn't DRS, so they're not going to have a huge advantage to Jordan, because they don't have that DRS. They do get a slipstream. But I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Nate Anger seems to be trying to inch his way back. It looks like I have a feeling either they got into it together, or Nate Anger just slipped up a little bit and gave up a few spots. But yeah, we'll have to see what's gonna go on with the with the I don't know. I forgot. With the pit stops, I don't know if they're gonna try to go the full distance on one set. I don't know if it's possible on this track or not. We'll have to wait and see. Riank up to 12th after pitting on, I think it was very first lap almost, or second lap. He pitted early, gave up a ton of time, but we'll have to see. Maybe a safety car gets him back into it, maybe. Ooh, Zuribo with a 10-second corner cutting penalty. And there's Riank with the fastest lap, so he's definitely got some pace, but I think he's just too far back to be able to do anything. So it looks like, again, guys that decided to go with full wets made the mistake, because it looks like everybody's now on the intermediates. Flying Dutchman finally decided to pit. But now, if there is going to be a pit stop for the guys that were already on the intermediates, at least the Flying Dutchman there is going to have a bit of a whoa! Way to hang on to it. Curb sets him flying. He got a little too much curb, I think. You want to take some, but I think he took a little too much there, and it looks like he went a little too wide going in there, missed his entry. At least he saved it. Rock and Rolly. Look at this. Rock and Rolly's in 6th place. Having a decent day. That's going to be good points for Alpine. Unless Riant can get himself back up in a top 5 or something. But I don't know. I think that's going to be a tall order. Well, I'm going to have to see what happens with the strategy in the race. Guys are going to go the full distance on a set of tires or not. I'm not sure you can do it here. It looks like Nate Andrew ran down Andrew. Andrew not able to keep up with Pavish or Jordan or run them down. But Nate Andrew, yeah, ran down Andrew. Now he's in a Ferrari, and it's in Italy, so maybe that helps. But yeah, he's definitely he's got some pace. So something must have happened there that he lost a bit of time. But unless there's a safety car, it looks like Jordan and Dijkman Babish are going to take off with the with this race, right? Let's see what happens with strategy. Oh, Nate Andrew, too much. Not willing to back out early enough, and yeah, that's gonna cost him huge. I think he's okay though. I don't think he took any wing damage. The car's looking okay, but yeah, all that time that he fought to get back, he's now gonna have to try to do again. Yeah, you gotta watch you don't get too much curb there, especially in the wet. So he's gonna have to fight his way back up there again with Andrew, but he's already made up a few tenths anyway. On and he was 3 seconds. He's already in the 2-second range, so I think he's quicker. It's just he just makes a couple mistakes, right? So that's what it seems to be. Yeah. Oh, look at this. It looks like, I think it's the first time you've seen over a second. And you can see he's going to the wet for his tires, okay? And I think he's doing that because he's planning on going the whole way with those tires. So we'll have to see. Crunchy Pancake in the Haas gets 10 seconds. I think he was just getting out of the way for those guys. I'm not sure he should have got a 10-second penalty for that because he did look to be moving quite slow. So it didn't look like he gained any time by doing it. So I'm not sure why they would give him that penalty, but that's the game. It's a computer, so it doesn't realize, I guess. But yeah, I've seen Jordan going a lot to the wet. Trying to keep them tires cool, which makes me believe that he's going to try to go for a full distance on one set of tires. He's definitely making a point of driving it in the wet as much as possible. Taking it off the racing line. He doesn't want to overheat the tires. He wants to preserve the life to them because I have a feeling he's going to try to go the distance on those tires. Just open up a bit more of a gap. Well, it's looking like Jordan might be a little bit better when it comes to tire management. Looks like I think Roller lost the spot to Bards, it looks like. Bards on the move up. A little sideways there. You see quite a few guys coming out of that corner sideways, getting a little bit too much curb, I think. And it gets them sideways coming out. And dunk. I think that's a lap car. Yeah, it must be. I think that's Sir Ibo. Looks like Barge is trying to run down Dunk. And Nate Andrew David, let's see here. He's caught up to Andrew again. Let's see if he can keep it together long enough to make the pass this time. I definitely think he's got the speed. He's been able to catch him twice. Being a few seconds back, so I would think that he's got a little more pace. It's just, I think he just keeps screwing up, messing up. Yeah, Andrew is much better with the errors I'm noticing here. But maybe now that Nate Andrews caught up, he can manage it a little better and get it saved up so that he can possibly make an attempt or a pass. And it looks like Jordan is slowly opening up a bit of a gap now. So it looks like as the tires are wearing out a bit, Jordan is being able to manage them better. And is slowly pulling away. Now, it looks like Andrew is being able to maintain that little bit of gap, maintain his position, and seems like Nate Andrew has now struggling a little bit more to be able to challenge for the spot. A little too heavy on the throttle there. Ooh. I think those slides kind of help him out. I'm not sure if they're any good for his tires. They definitely looked help him out. He hadn't turned, that's for sure. Looks like Jordan had a little slip up and he's lost that gap that he had formed, so he's gonna have to get back on his game there. But it definitely looks like these guys are gonna go for a no stopper. And yeah, look at Jordan now building it back up again. Managing them tires quite well. I think that's the difference is how he's managed the tires. How he's able to handle the car as the tires wear. And yeah, he's just able to, now it seems like he's really starting to open the gap up. Sir Ivo looks like he's serving a time penalty. You're seeing a bunch of people making pit stops. Vortex, Rionk. Oh, and they're going to oh wow, this is gonna change everything. I've seen Rionk go into a set of intermediate. And he's done it fairly early. So if Jordan doesn't react right away to it, he might be able to get himself back into this. Maybe. I'm just not sure if it was the correct call. I want to go see Rionk, how he's dealing with them tires. It doesn't look like he's enjoying it too much. He's having to steer through that corner, you could see. I think he got a little worried, that guy coming out of the pits. And he goes right through. So I don't think these I think the guys went a little early to the slicks. I don't think it's time to go to the slicks yet. Quite yet. And I think Rionk just took a huge penalty there. Let's check out the penalties. No, he only took 3 seconds, so it's not too bad, but if a safety car comes out, it's not going to be good for him either. I'm not noticing any huge difference in pace on these intermediates. The only one I can see right now, you know, the top four there, you know, I think if they pick the right time to pit early onto the intermediate, onto the slicks, I think that might get them back in it. You know, Jordan looks to be taking off with it. And he's opened up a big enough gap now, I think, that he can counteract that pit stop. Like if Babish, like he's doing right now, he's making a pit stop. I think he had a big enough gap that he's going to be able to come out ahead of Babish. But you never know. Like Babish might have made the wrong decision there on pitting, or it could be the right one. We'll have to see what happens with Jordan. Andrew's staying out as well, and Nay Danger. So both those guys not thinking it's quite ready for the slicks, and I'm just keeping an eye on the time there, and I'm not sure that the slick is really making a difference. Actually, it looks like the slick is actually losing time, so I think it might be just still a little too early to go to those slicks. And this might actually help out Andrew. Oh, no! That's a hoss! Good thing that happened where it did, when it did. So that it didn't affect our leader, Jordan. But yeah, I don't think the slicks is the way to go yet. Going by what I'm looking, Babish is 15.9. He was 15.3 when he came out, so he's losing time. Oh, now he gained a ton of time. But, oh, that's because Nay Danger has decided to pit. And I'm not sure that it's still time. I think it might be getting close to that time where I'm seeing these guys coming out on the slits and pretty sideways there. That's Selecta, the flying Dutchman there. So you still got that was Nay Danger, I think. He's struggling on them. Yeah, he's struggling on those. And it looks like Jordan just pitted. And now Andrew too, but Andrew's going to a set of whites. I wonder why he would do that. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, why would you go to whites, Andrew? Did you screw up when you went into the pits? I think so, maybe. I can't understand why you go to a set of whites, not a set of yellows. Like, I can understand why you don't go to reds because you probably use them up in qualifying, but why would you put on a set of whites? Maybe that's the tire strategy they chose. Maybe. And you don't have yellows, I don't know. Or maybe they think the whites perform better than the than the than the yellows do. But it looks like Jordan pitted a couple laps later, was able to maintain his gap. I would imagine, yeah, I think DRS is now enabled. But I think Jordan might have this one locked up. We'll have to see. Yeah, too bad for Danger David. He was looking like he had some speed, but he just kept messing up, is what it looked like. He just he would run really good and then all of a sudden have a slip up. 3 seconds, 10 to Bards. A lot of penalties. Rolly might gain a rock and rolly. Might gain a couple of spots because of penalties, it looks like. He might be able to get himself in the top 5, maybe. I don't think so, though. We'll have to see at the end here. Go. TS Keon, where's TSC? TSC, I think he's just kind of been holding his spot. Kind of staying out of trouble, but let's see, what is his penalty? Oh, he's got 13 seconds in penalty, so PS Keon, I'll probably take that spot away from him. Maybe a pit lane or a corner cut, maybe. But I think he had a decent, it looks like he's having a decent day. Like I think he gained a little bit in the race. Gained a few spots from where he started, so. Alright, here we go. We got what? Who's this? Kojiko and, Kojiko must be, getting lapped, I think. And it looks like Jordan is able to just maintain that lead. It fluctuates a little bit, but it seems to be holding at around 3 seconds. So it's looking like Jordan is going to take his 5th win out of 6 races? Oh, he's gained a bunch of time there. Maybe, that bomb Babish is maybe pushing a little too hard and costing himself some time pushing a little bit harder than he wants to try to catch Jordan, but yeah, Jordan just pulling away now. He just opened up like a half a second on him in a few turns there, so with that it might be just from me pushing too hard. And Andrew back into the pit for some reason, and now he puts on the set of reds. I'm not sure what the he's not come out in the greatest of spots, okay? I'm going to tell you that right now. In between everybody. But if he wants to go for that fastest lap, which I think is what he's looking to do, but he gave up a spot to get it, so it doesn't make any sense to me, but maybe he just wants fastest lap. Oh, and I think he wanted to stay behind Nate Andrew David, okay? Because I think he would have liked to have got that DRS from him on the home stretch so that he could go for that fastest lap. And you can see, so, once again, he just stays in behind. But I'm going to have to go, I think, to the front now to Jordan. Because this is the last lap. Last lap in Monza. I've been a lot of weather changes and rain I've been noticing in the races I've been commentating. For Jordan, now with 4.5, 4.6. Open up a nice comfortable lead, and it looks like he's going to come across the finish line quite easily, showing why he is leading the championship this season. And Jordan takes the win in Monza, followed by Ty Babish, who gets fastest lap. But we'll have to see if maybe Andrew can take that away. I think he got fastest lap, I'm not sure. So Dunk gonna take third spot. Looks like, mind you, gets third spot, the final podium, and then Andrew, who does get the fastest lap. And then we got Nate Andrew David, Rowley, and Haggis because of penalties, with the Flying Dutchman in 8, Bards in 9. TSC gets 10th, I think, and yeah. Well, I'll have to see, actually. We'll have to wait, because I know he's got some penalties. So does Rionk, but I think Rionk might take that 10th spot away from him. And TSC comes across, and yeah, TSC goes into 11th. Will PS Keon knock him down another spot? Yeah, I think he did. So I think TSC came in 12th place because of penalties. So you got Jordan, Dive-Bomb, Babish, and Dunk in third place. So some new podium guys. Congratulations. Great race, guys. Yeah, I know my commentating this race wasn't that great. I wasn't in the mood this time. Oh, add a GA friend. Okay, there you go. So yeah, so you got Jordan in first, Babish second, and Dunk on third for the podium. Then you got Nate Anger, David Rowley, Haggis, Selecta, Bards, PS Keon, Rionkin 11, TS Racing in 12th, Kojako in 13th, Crunchy Pancake in 17th, Turbo Cortex in 16th, and then I think it was Iggy in 17th. All right, guys, I'm the Ghost, and I'm out. Sorry I wasn't that great for this commentary. I was just not. I had a hard time getting the mood going this time. But congratulations to the podium guys. And yeah, I'm the Ghost, and I'm out. Enjoy the stream.